how we managed to make more than $50,000 in sales with investment of only $5,000 in ad spend. In this video, we're gonna break it down why, by investing such a small amount of money for the ad spend and with a low amount of followers, you are able to generate this amount of sales. And you do not need to wait until you go viral, until you get a lot of followers, or you will have an army of fans who are ready to buy anything from you. So welcome to the channel. My name is Anna Zakkery and I help online educators to build their legacy by creating evergreen webinars, evergreen challenges, which help you to generate sales on autopilot. No matter where you are, on vacation, you are sleeping, the funnel is working for you and it's super predictable, it's controllable, and you know for sure how much money you will make at the end of the certain time frame. So I'm a really big fan of this system of sales, and every video which I shoot for this channel is all about evergreen funnels. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and you might hear some of my language mistakes, so disregard them and make sure you listen to the core information about marketing. So in this video, I wanted to break down the recent case study which we made with my team. These are the results of our client. 2 months ago, we signed a contract. He came to us having 835 followers on one Instagram channel, about 3.5 thousand followers on his personal Instagram account. He had 0 contacts in a mail list. Now, listen to me very attentively, those people who are thinking that you need to have a long list of email contacts before you launch something. You guys are wrong. This is not how we do business here. If you have such power as paid ads, you do not need a huge list of email contacts. And then he came to us with a 0 email contacts. He never launched online courses before. He had fully offline educational business. The niche, education for fitness coaches. Quite narrow niche, is not super popular, like how to become a blogger or how to create videos. So we were facing quite challenging task. He wanted to switch to online format. So we needed to convert his offline materials, offline lessons to fully online digital product. Then the second thing which we needed to do, we needed to build a sustainable sales system which allows him to generate sales when he is at his main work, because the educational course is not his main job. He's making money being a fitness coach, and having online course with him is just a sort of part-time job and extra money which he's happy to make with his knowledge. So we needed to automate that sales process. He's definitely not a superstar on Instagram. He does like to create content. So we needed to find the solution for this circumstance. By the way, I will make a stop here. If you guys are interested in the same sustainable sales system, if you don't want to wait until you go viral on Instagram and you want to create a tons of videos, right now, click the link below in the description box where I left the link for you. If you want to get my free consultation, I do about 5 free consultations per month. Check if we have any availability in the seats and come join me for the free consultation. And the last thing which we needed to do, we needed to create a long-term marketing strategy which would allow him to see the potential of his digital course, how long he can sell it, what money he can generate it, and what actions he needed to take in order to grow the sales, how many attempts and how many efforts it will demand from him in the future. First thing which I did, I conducted interviews with his students, people who took courses from him in the past. And I tried to figure out the ideal customer portrait. We call it ICP, the ideal customer portrait for his online course. So I interviewed them, I asked them about 20 questions. So here comes a real hard, inconvenient truth. When people start doing surveys for the followers and for the students, they think that it's enough to send them like a Google form and ask to answer those tons of questions. The thing is, it's not enough, definitely, because people are lying. People don't want to share the truth, especially when you ask them such delicate questions about money and the success stories and their real decisions why they sign up for the course. So if you want to understand the real ideal customer portrait for your product, you definitely need to do the Zoom calls, because you can see the face, the expressions, and the way person tells the story and answers your questions. This is the only way how you can handle the real surveys and get the truthful information. I have interviewed myself 15 students. I tried to select them from different segments. Again, this part is super important. Never disregard the interviews with real consumers of your product. Never do that, because you are creating the product for people, not for yourself. The real success born in the spot where there is a combination between people's pains and needs and your solution, where these two things meet. That's why we need to find out what your customer wants from you, what kind of a solution they're looking for. And even if you think that, oh, I know for sure what they want, I've been in this industry for 20 years. No, the industry is changing, the times is changing, the global situation impacts your future consumers and students. You definitely need to do their surveys and interview them. On the step 2, we needed to match the ICP and the perfect solution, which we are ready to provide to our ideal customer. For that thing, we evaluated the resources of our client. That means how much money he's ready to contribute to the online course, how much money he had for communicating with people who are joining the course, how much money he had for the ad spend, and a lot of other factors. And after analyzing that and evaluating, we found the best solution, which was okay for the client, for online educator, and for the audience, which was looking for the solution like, I want to become fitness coach, or I need extra education on this topic. After that, we decided to create a webinar, like a live webinar, which in the future, we were planning to convert in evergreen. So let me explain my method. Usually, all marketers say that you need to first create a webinar with a zero audience, meaning you just sit in front of your computer, you are talking to the computer, and you are pretending that there are people who are writing comments for you in the chat while you are explaining the topic at the webinar. And then you are launching it and run it several times per day, aka make it an evergreen webinar. I hate this method. I never do this because the energy at such webinars is at a very low point. That's why we all the time host live webinars first. We spend about 25% of our monthly budget to this event. We make sure to rehearse it multiple times. We contribute a lot of time, and we check every piece of information on the way before we host a live webinar. After that, if at least 55% of the audience stayed until the offers, this is about 50 minutes of the webinar's time, and if we had at least 10% conversion rate to the paid offer at the webinar, these are the ideal benchmarks we are targeting. If we didn't achieve those benchmarks, we're gonna make it again. We're gonna go live again until we hit these planned benchmarks. After that, we are ready to convert it in evergreen, and we set it to run at least 2 times a day. I'm not a big fan of running it every 10-15 minutes as other marketers do. Why? It's obvious, because people are not stupid. They understand that this is the recording, and once they understand that this is the recording, the energy and the involvement during the webinar drops down significantly. That's why I never go with that method. We usually set it for 12 p.m. Yeah, you will be surprised. It's the best time in my practice for the show up, maybe because they have lunch at that time or something. So 12 p.m. Eastern time zone, and then we do the replay of the webinar. We do it live. We never share the recording with the audience. We set it for 7 p.m. Eastern time zone. Now, super important factor here. If you guys think that people are ready to invest for your paid programs during the live webinars and they're ready to pay 100% of the requested price, you are wrong. We have came to the times when the level of trust online is at the lowest point it has ever been. So that means that those strangers who have signed up for your webinar, they do not trust you at all. My method is we never ask for the full price to be paid at the webinar. We only ask for the deposit to be paid, and we give them 24 or 48 hours in order to complete the order. And we also reach out by phone the attendants of the webinar and those who paid the orders at the webinar, and we try to explain them what are the next steps and how do they select the packages, and we help them and guide them all the way until the first day of the online course. Here are two main secrets why my evergreen webinars all the time have a positive ROAS at least 300%. First thing, add as much human layer to the webinar and to the email sequence. And when you call attendance of the webinar, add as much human attitude and a regular non-business approach to those people who are listening to you at the webinar. You will be surprised how they do not expect you just not to push them to the purchase moment, but just to talk to them and try to understand what are their problems at the moment and how you can help them to solve them. So once you add that huge human attitude to all those attendants and to all those people who trusted you and registered for your webinar and spent with you 2 hours, you will see that they were not scared of you anymore and they are ready to go with you on a longer journey. The second thing which allows us to run almost every evergreen funnel at a super successful level is that we track every number. And every number has its meaning for us, and it allows us to control the amount of ad spend we do and the amount of sales we generate. All my marketing reports are built in the way that allows me to see at the very low stages the predictions that we are on the right way or we are moving the wrong direction. Because of that, we never spend extra dollar of our clients' money for the ad spend, or we do not waste time. We immediately take actions. Either we increase the daily limit for the ad spend, or we minimize it, change something, optimize the funnel, and recreate it. So if you guys are now looking for the ultimate sustainable solution for your sales system, definitely need to consider evergreen funnels. I will be happy to assist you and guide you on this journey. In the description box under this video, you will find the link to join the consultation with me. If there are any free seats left for this month, if they are left, so come to the consultation, bring in your marketing reports if you have any, or at least outline the problems and the questions that you are looking to solve in the future, and come talk to me and I will be able to build the action plan for you. That's it for this video. I hope that this video helped you to get some motivation and inspiration that you do not need to have a lot of followers. You do not need to wait for years until you collect enough email contacts. That is in the past. You do not need to do that anymore. Do not postpone your journey in online sales. Start it ASAP. Start it today.